Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Ronald Araujo as the Barca captain rejected Manchester United's bumper offer last year, 2022, and he does not want to leave Barca anytime soon. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Savinho, who plays for Girona, as a 19-year-old Barcelona winger target, has received four important proposals. We are also going to discuss more on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. For those who are just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are so much welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. It was over a year and a half ago when Ronald Araujo extended his contract with Barca until 2026 with a release clause of 1 billion euros. The Uruguayan international signed a new agreement after rapid negotiations in which he agreed to make financial concessions to stay at the club. Now, Sport is reporting that in the process of renewing his contract at Barcelona, Araujo also went on to reject an astronomical contract proposal from Premier League's fallen giants Manchester United. Indeed, despite having a firm offer from Manchester United to become their defensive leader, he declined their lucrative proposal, which would have doubled the salary that he earns at Barcelona. Araujo was signed at Barcelona by former technical secretary Ramon Planes for just 1.7 million euros from Boston River. Despite the risk, this move turned out to be a real bargain for Barca. Araujo's initial contract ran until 2023, and the Catalans set about ensuring his continuity as early as 2021. The departure of Planes from the club impacted negotiations, and Manchester United seized the chance to dissuade him from renewing his contract. The Red Devils offered to sign Araujo for a good transfer fee in 2022 or on a free transfer in 2023. The players' representatives were contacted and urged to accept the proposal. Barcelona, given their fair play situation, were not in a position to offer lucrative terms to the defender. But it was then that Araujo himself ordered his agents not to listen to anyone and to accept Barcelona's contract offer before going on to sign it a few weeks later. Despite the failed attempt, Manchester United are understood to retain an interest in Ronald Araujo. More recently, Bayern Munich have also entered the fray for his signing as well. However, the Uruguayan international, who is one of Barcelona's captains, has no intentions to leave the club anytime soon. He wants to continue in Catalonia and make his mark as one of the greatest defenders in history. Meanwhile, Barca also regard Araujo as an untouchable and have made it a priority to offer him another new contract with improved salary soon. Araujo have always been a key player for us, one of the best defenders, not just in La Liga, but in the whole world. Araujo is making a great name for himself. And of course, this is a player that all top clubs in the world, really admire him. Now we're talking about Bayern and United still showing interest in him. But the player have already maintained his stand that he will not depart Barcelona anytime soon as he loves the club and there's nothing that will shake him from there. Of course, Araujo is a player that Barca should keep with so much care. Because for me, if Barca just make anyhow and think that they are too much confident, now in footballing world, you just can't have so much confidence that a player will be with you anytime you want. Barcelona extended the player's contract last year, and of course, with that 1 billion euros release clause, and reports are saying that Barca are still planning to go for another extension by next year, and of course, also to increase the player's value. Araujo has been a fan favorite. I mean, he has been so amazing. His consistency, back-to-back seasons, we see Araujo being the leader in defense. He might not be the first captain, but he is a leader by nature. That is why I think he's a third captain, if I'm not mistaken. Him taking that third captaincy role, despite just coming to Barca some few years back, because they have seen that the guy has a lot of qualities in leadership naturally instilled in him. So I really do hope that he stays at Barca for a very long time. And of course, we have been talking about legends like Puyol, Gerard Piqué, Mascherano, who have been legends in defense. And of course, in the Barca shirt, honestly, Araujo is looking like a player who will be a legend in years to come. Then on to the next story of discussion. Savinho's explosion at Michel's Girona has made him very desirable name for many clubs right now, which includes Barca. The 19-year-old's quality, which is now evident in his extraordinary start to the season, and above all, his ability to progress and improve, makes him a player with a high ceiling and great interest in Europe. Savinho, of course, is currently on loan at Girona from Troyes, both clubs owned by the City Football Group, the owners of Man City, who might have plans for the Brazilian winger in the future. But Barca have not been dissuaded by the situation and have already made contact with the player's entourage to test the waters. Indeed, Deco has already made a move to find out what the young winger's career plan is. Barcelona sporting director believes that Savinho has the profile to play in Xavi's Barca because he has that technical quality and versatility to expel. According to Joaquin Pura of Sport, up to four teams from the Premier League and Bundesliga have already knocked on the door for the skillful winger, and of course, they are very interested in him. As such, in the next few days, there could be important moves that will mark his professional future. Troyes are expected to receive formal offers to sign the Brazilian, who has seen his market value increase fourfold to 20 million euros. In this situation, the player's opinion will be key in determining what decisions will be taken. For the moment, though, Savinho is focused only on Girona and on continuing to grow game by game. Barca will face Girona in La Liga this weekend, and it will be the first time that Savinho will play against Barca. It is a scenario that motivates him even more so. He is aware of Barca's interest in signing him next summer. So, guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.